Season 2, Episode 4, Prison Break. Let's get it, man. This is one of the most awesome shows that I've ever watched, storytelling-wise. Things happen unexpectedly. It's not the greatest story of all time that I've ever seen, but it's definitely up there as one of the best shows that I've watched from a storytelling perspective. Even when I think I know that something is going to happen, they're still able to surprise me with stuff. Mind you, we're building the season up, so you know, it's all of those little nuance of things that they do in between, you know what I'm saying, and what we're leading up to, that's really going to grab you, but still giving you something so interesting in between is what I'm loving about this show. It keeps me going. It makes me want to watch it more. And that's one of the things when it comes on to my channel and what I do on my channel. A lot of times that, you know, I might not be the most popular YouTuber out there that does reaction, is because I give you guys a different perspective to look at. You get what I'm saying? Things that you probably never thought of, or I give my perspective on something that's being said in the show and stuff like that. And that's where I like to kind of separate myself from the crowd, because not a lot of people do what I do on YouTube, and I'm doing it by myself. I don't have a group to discuss things with after we watch the reaction or some shit like that. Like, I don't have anybody, right, to discuss with. And I could get somebody in here, you know what I'm saying, but everybody's so damn busy. I don't want to bother nobody to do reactions with. And one of the things that I was actually planning to do is to probably find a YouTuber that wants to collab and do reactions together, and maybe we can, you know, try to grow together or something like that, and just have a discussion or whatever. But the thing about it is this: doing something like that, your schedule's gotta mesh, and that's one of the things that I don't want to depend on. I don't want to put myself in a position where I have to wait on somebody, or maybe that day they can't do, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 episodes of a reaction, you know what I'm saying. And I would love to have somebody that's like that, where I can do more reactions and, you know, and do more collabs. But unfortunately, I just feel like I'm gonna put myself in a spot where I can't do reactions when I want to do them, or when I can do them, and then they can't do it at that time, or when they can do it, I can't do it. So I don't want to put myself in that position, because I'm not a full-time content creator, and more than likely, if I'm going to find somebody that's more on the lower end where I am on YouTube, they're probably not going to have the time to do it anyways. So I just said, you know what, probably not. But hey, if any of you out there that are watching and you want to collab, hit me up. We could do maybe 1 or 2 episodes together if you're planning to do Prison Break, whatever the situation is, and we can have a discussion if that's, you know, if you love to do those kind of things. But anyways, that is just my 2 cents on that. We're gonna watch this episode now, episode 4 of season 2 of Prison Break, man. If you don't know, we're probably done with the season by now on Patreon, so make sure you go and check that out if you can. If you can't, that's okay too. Just have to wait like everybody else for these episodes to drop on YouTube. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
What happens when you get to Mexico? Where will you go?
It's best if you don't know. It's best for everyone. We'll drop you off in the next town, and I'll wire you that 10,000 like I said. Shouldn't take more than a week or 2.
Michael, we got company.
Who is it? Who is it? It's Bellick! Hold on. Jack! Hold on.
I love how he just stared them down. It's like, yeah.
What do you think?
Any idea how dangerous it is when you see stunt people doing this shit?
Look out!
It's so dangerous.
think somebody wants that reward.
Oh, it's not about reward money, friend. Your pal Manche told me all about your little treasure hunt for Westmoreland stash. Get in the car. We're going to Utah.
If you know about the money in Utah, why do you need us?
Well, the excitement of the escape. Manche didn't hear everything Westmoreland said before the old bird kicked the bucket, but he heard enough. Utah and 5 million. You'll fill in the blanks. Hey, don't even think about getting cute, smartass. Now, you and your brother are gonna take me right to where that money is, or the whore gets dead real fast. Ask me if I'm bluffing.
Found a hard drive under the riverbed. Serial numbers match an order that Schofield put in with Dell a few months before he was incarcerated. They've recovered about 12% of the data so far.
Producer on this show?
This is helping us how?
Blood tests came back. B negative all over that crash site. Schofield and Burroughs.
Be negative. I know.
I reach out to the media.
How about don't? If it gets out that the guy who masterminded this whole thing is possibly dead, and the other 6 cons are gonna get their guards up even more. It is our policy, excuse me, it is our policy not to announce deaths until they're confirmed.
We've got an exploding car and a blood match.
Well, then do more tests.
On what?
On the bumper. I don't know. I don't care. Just delay. I want those guys out there getting more complacent, not more careful.
Yo, slow down.
We're doing like 65.
Yo, slow down.
Right, Dad.
All right, Dad.
No, we can't be having that, man. Tickets are like 200 bones.
It's gonna be okay.
I don't want to hear from you right now. You told me nothing would happen. You promised me.
Well, that's one pissed off commie you got on your hands there, Schofield.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
I'd been really drunk at
Yeah.
the wedding speech.
Officer Bellick is
And
gonna
this
die.
was the first time that we'd spoken since then.
I'm Lance, and I'm an addict.
Hi, Lance.
My mother died of MS last week. She just gave out. Just like my grandfather did, just like my sister did, just like I.
If I may. Lance, MS isn't usually considered genetic.
Really, what are you, a doctor?
I am, actually. Sorry.
Why are you lying? This man really went back to the mob.
Bumpy, everything's ready?
We got a container ship down at the Navy Yard. The captain's one of ours. He's got a stateroom listed as a cargo hold on the manifest. You and your family will be on it when it sets sail tomorrow. 6 days from now, John, you'll be in Sardinia.
Good work. Sylvia?
All right.
It's over. It's over.
Is it though?
Come on. What the hell are you doing?
Mind your business.
What kind of son of a bitch doesn't have a spare tire in his car?
The kind that already used it.
Well, then you're just a sad sack that has to go back into town and get a new one.
Oh, that's like 3 miles.
That's right. All right, everybody out.
Careful.
Don't touch me.
Just relax.
You know, I believed everything you told me, and I did everything you asked. I risked my life for you. For what? For $10,000 I risked my life? And this entire
You know you
time,
ungrateful
$5 million.
bitch. just ungrateful as a mud, bro. Are you serious? Is she really giving Michael mouth right now? Are you serious? This man saved you from being a slave, from being a sex slave, gave you a green card when he didn't have to do any of that for you.
You're a bastard, Michael.
For all the aggravation, I hope you get to hit that a few times, Schofield.
I need to talk to you, alone.
What do you want?
To ruin his life like he's ruined mine.
Okay.
Hey, buddy! Where you coming from?
Me? I was just hitting the head, boss.
What's your name?
Clyde. Clyde May.
You got any ID, Mr. May?
I don't drive anymore, so I don't really have any ID per se. Camel jockey left a big box of boom boom under my Jeep back in Kandahar.
You military?
Was.
Which one's your vehicle?
These two sleds right here. That is in between rides anyhow.
Ain't much of a bag to be hitchhiking with.
I travel light.
You're just hoofing it out here, middle of nowhere.
I do have the right to see a little bit of the country I lost my hand for, don't I? Why don't you tell me what this is all about, officer?
And we got a vehicle here without a driver. And at present, you're the only driver without a vehicle.
Hell, is that what this is all about? Why didn't you say so? Dirty hippie kid dropping a deuce in the facilities. He came in with that car not 2 minutes ago.
Check it out.
All right. Know your rights, people. Know your rights. Understand this. If you're not, even if you are a suspect in a crime, right? The police can't just walk up to you and ask you for ID. Now, you can voluntarily, right? They can ask for ID. I'm not saying they can't ask. You don't have to provide ID unless you're being suspected of a crime, right? And they have to tell you what the crime you're suspected of. They have to divulge that information to you. So you, knowing your rights, understand that if a cop asks you for ID, if he just walks up to you and you just out into the open, they walk up to you and ask you for ID, you can voluntarily give them ID. It's not a problem. You can do that just to, you know what I'm saying, not make it seem like you're being contentious or anything like that, even though it shouldn't be taken that way because you do have the right to not show them ID.
What were you, Army?
Hell no. Call.
Well then. Semper Fi, brother. What outfit were you?
196.
196? Never heard of it. Where are they out of?
Hey, Sarge!
Hell, man, this is nothing.
Found these in his knapsack. After he said he had no car.
What?
Semper Fi, brother.
Semper Fi.
I don't get that. Like that exchange was kind of, why are they arresting him? Because he left a car unattended? Or was it oh, the car is stolen. That makes sense. The car is stolen, so yeah, that makes sense. Because the car is stolen, so
I admire your optimism. She's rolling, man. I can feel it.
So you want to ruin Schofield's life? We'll get in line. Money, you want money? 10 grand, how's that sound? We'll do it right now, right there in those floorboards.
Not in 1,000 years.
Beat it then. There's nothing else I need.
Typical man. I'm talking about millions of dollars and he'd piss it away for sex.
That's right.
And I was hoping you wouldn't let Michael outsmart you, too.
Schofield ain't outsmarting no one.
You think that tire went flat by accident?
What are you offering?
I can find out where the money is. He trusts me.
What do you want?
My fair share.
You find out where that money is your fair share. It's $200,000.
Out of 5 million, it's not even.
I got the gun, girl. You're like your partner at all.
Fibonacci's in D.C.
Yeah, and he's in Denver, Atlanta, Miami.
No. This time it's for real. He's testifying again. He's in Washington right now. The Globe Hotel, room 116.
Is this information any good?
It's from New Jersey. Fishhead Tommy wants to pay tribute.
Get the car.
Look at this room, John. Look. We can be a family again. But you want to risk it all, disrespect us, and for what? For vengeance?
He betrayed me.
I don't care.
He betrayed us. I'm sorry, you will never understand what happens when you're in prison.
But you could go back to prison.
I swear to God, I'd rather die than going back. There's no going back. Never, ever again.
Christ saved you, John. Don't turn your back on him. Don't turn your back on us.
He basically out scotch-free. What is it with these guys just putting themselves back in trouble? For what?
I don't know, about 20 miles from Gunnison. Do you mind if we stop at the next motel?
It's only like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, but we've been driving forever.
It's cool, I'll drive.
I really just want to stop.
But if we get on the road now, make
Scott,
good time.
it's my car, and I'm tired of being in it, okay?
All right.
You need the tinkle, sweet pea. I'll watch you anytime.
Jesus Christ.
Hands behind your back.
You're right. I'll bite on anything I say. You just tell me where we trap him, and I'll tell him that's where the money is.
I knew they were playing him, man. Well, I didn't know until the interaction between her and Bellick. I didn't pick up on it. That's the conversation that went, because I didn't pick up on it until when she was talking like, oh, like, that made no sense. Why would she trust Bellick out of all people right now for the money? It doesn't make sense.
For this heat. I heard you telling the cop back there about your hand. My old man was killed in Nam when I was a kid, and so I have the utmost respect for our servicemen.
Just serving my country.
A lot of us are grateful for it. Listen, if you need a ride or something.
To be honest with you, my dogs are kind of barking.
All right. Jerry Curtin.
Clyde. Clyde May.
Kid Danny's riding shotgun. I hope you don't mind sitting in the back.
Oh no, there's a kid involved. Oh no.
How yourself?
God, this guy is
Well,
They plan to trap you. The big one. He's got friends in Utah, criminals. A town called Panguitch. They grow drugs on a farm there. They'll tell you that's where the money is, but no money. Just old friends with guns, waiting for you.
easy enough. When we take a pass on Panguitch.
I want a new price.
Just trying to renegotiate.
If it wasn't for me, it'd be face down in a marijuana farm. 1/3.
That's gonna take a lot more than information if you want $1.6 million, sweet pea.
Such as?
You know.
oh my God.
I can anytime I want it.
Is that it?
Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah.
Deal.
Nah.
With
Belly
Vittorio's
got to
blessings,
kiss
Solanas will be able to
Nika.
live off
Nah. No.
Let's get this over with. So I can get
Who
back
the
to
hell
my
loads a gun like that? Man, you gonna get back at the Fox River. That's where you going, you dummy.
If money's on the line, you trust no one.
Sometimes you have to.
Not if
They
you want
br-
to survive, you don't.
It's probably a trap
You really
because
don't
they
trust
knew.
anyone, do you?
You blame me for all that's happened?
No, I mean before that. Before prison.
Every time I trusted someone, I got burned. Every time I got close to someone, I got screwed.
It's like every time I see you on the phone, girl, what's going on? Who you calling?
Oh, check it. I know this might be a little forward and all, but let me ask you something. I mean, a boyfriend. No, what am I thinking? You're Mormon, you guys.
I'm not Mormon. You think all girls from Utah are Mormons?
They are, aren't they?
When I land, I want 12 armed agents waiting for me on the ground. Tell them I want to go straight to the motel from the airstrip.
You got it.
Hey there, Danny.
Hey.
Sure is nice of your daddy to buy me a room for the night.
Yeah, he's always helping out with bets and stuff.
Good man. But I was wishing we could have kept going on toward Utah. Lots of light left in the day, lots of road to go.
When Dad's back acts up, we stop.
Young miss. That's kind of insulting, isn't it? I mean, you're a grown woman. But adults are always trying to infantilize girls your age, treat you like children.
I know, duh. My dad won't let me get earrings, and I'm 14.
See, that's what I mean. And you are more than perfectly capable of making your own decisions.
Tell my dad that.
Yeah, but he don't want to hear it, right?
You're 14. What kind of decision could you... It pisses me off when kids are so gullible that they'll listen to a stranger thinking that this stranger has their best interests at heart. Like, you could tell kids till the cows come home, this is how it's going to be. This is the reason why I don't want you to do these things. You could go through all the motions as a parent, and one single stranger comes and tell them, hey, having sex is okay. You get what I'm saying? And they'll be like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've been trying to tell my parents for the longest. And they don't understand that this is the kind of stuff that you're trying to protect them against. Like, I'm pretty sure the father is going to go ballistic if he comes out here and see him so close to his daughter.
Even though you're more than old enough to...
And don't get me wrong, in some countries, 14 years old is already considered to be an adult. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing? No, I'm telling my dad.
Wait!
You're a creep.
She's got it all wrong.
Wait outside.
Punch him in the face.
You and I are gonna work this out.
Jerry.
Yeah.
I really don't want to do this.
Oh, I do. God, come on, man.
How stupid do you think?
I never knew. Well, it looked like he's onto her, but I never knew. Bruh, I never thought the day would come that I would be jealous of Bellick. I'm very jealous right now.
How stupid do you think I am?
My daddy always said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I put you in the ground. Any more games, and I stop the hookers there, understand? Thanks for the dance, sweet pea. You bitch.
Fooled you.
Now,
I carried it. The cons can change it. Oh, you really suck, Bellick. You know that?
Let's go.
Well, at least
Thank
Bellick, you got to.
Stupid as a prison doc, you know that?
Ignore him.
He conned her too, made her think he loved her, and look what she got. An overdose and a shot at 30 years inside.
He didn't know.
What are you talking about?
Guess you haven't been reading the papers, have you, college boy? Cops found your girlfriend, fish belly white, gargling her own puke.
Shut up.
And what do you care, as long as she left the door open for you?
Shut up!
Hit a sore spot, didn't it?
Bitch. Gotta kick him harder than that. Knock his ass out. Shouldn't have been talking shit.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Dad.
It's not Dad.
Hello?
Sarah. It's me.
What do you want?
I don't have time to talk. And there's every chance they're listening to this call right now. But there's a lot I want to say. Please don't hang up on me.
I don't want to talk to you.
I heard about what happened. I want you to know. I want you to know how sorry I am. For everything.
Sorry's not gonna do me a whole lot of good with what I'm up against right now.
Listen. Anyone with any ties to me and my brother is in danger now.
I've no ties to you and your brother anymore.
There's a way I can protect you. It's already in your possession.
What are you talking about?
It was real, Sarah. You and me. It's real.
He didn't know that it happened to her. So he thought everything was fine with her. But if he knows that because of his actions she got hurt.
Along to the motel.
But it's a mistake to call her though.
Sir. Let's make it 5.
Where you going?
I was gonna surprise you.
Surprise me how?
I was gonna get some tequila and limes.
All right, well, hold up. I'll
No,
get it.
no,
Here
no.
we go.
It'll only take a minute. Stay here and relax.
You seem kind of nervous.
I do.
Yeah, you're sweating.
Maybe I am nervous.
Trust me, girl, you got nothing to worry about, all right? I'm one of the good guys.
Where is he spotting this mysterious sweat? Huh? Okay.
The manager unlocked the door. Gotcha.
Why would a witness in witness protection not have any guards? Or they won't see you coming? Like, come on, dude. That just doesn't make any sense. It would be too easy, John. Come on, man. You hear all that screeching outside? Cops.
You're looking for the rat, John. Fibonacci's 2,000 miles from here.
They pulled him out. Like, I saw this trap from a mile away. How dumb can you be?
Cops or feds?
Is a glory. Because this was just
You are going
so
back
dumb.
to Fox River today, or the morgue. That's your call.
He's choosing death.
Easy, John.
They gonna light him up.
Easy.
We got a weapon, right hand.
These are serious men here. They have instructions to shoot at the first sign of aggression. Please. I'm asking you respectfully.
Kneel over to God. Don't see him here.
Yep. Well, you ain't getting up from this, that's for sure.
Never would have made it this far without you.
But now you're crossing the border. Without me.
You can't go where we're going. It's not a life for you.
And that's it then. It's over for good.
Thank you.
Sorry I called you a bitch, Nika. Kinda. She is... Oh, wait a minute.
I loved you, Michael. And I thought I was
What?
gonna get you back, but you just used me.
That's not true.
I deserve more than this. I deserve more than just being the girl that you call when you need something.
You really think you're gonna find the money in Utah?
I don't care about the money in Utah. I don't want any more crime. I turn you in, I get $200,000. Legal money.
No, you won't.
I don't trust nobody. Lincoln. That's why he don't trust nobody, and he basically had to teach Michael a lesson here.
Good luck to you.
I can't believe at the last minute she turns out she really is a bitch.
HQ called. They're asking why you didn't intercept Abruzzi when he was walking towards the motel.
The man was a mob boss. The right move was to get him trapped.
They're saying the way you played it, there was only one possible outcome.
HQ has a problem with the way I do things. They can pick up a gun and follow me into the field next time.
Speaking of Schofield, the crash was staged.
Maybe.
The problem with being that clever is that sooner or later you end up getting too clever for your own good.
Well, I was saying that he might be the man for the job to take over the conspiracy, but nope. Nope. This man is an undercover crazy. I can't. I didn't. As I said before, I did not expect. This was an unexpected surprise. It was. This was an unexpected surprise for me. Watching the show. I didn't expect it to be this good of a storytelling. And I've said this multiple times before. The reason why I never watched Prison Break was just the name of the show. And yes, they're going to be breaking out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of pull can you possibly pull me into to watch guys break out of prison or come up with different ways? What could you possibly, how could you possibly write a story that's not been written already around Prison Break? You know what I'm saying? Around, you know, guys breaking out of prison. And to my surprise, Prison Break has shown me that it is possible to create a great story around it from a TV show perspective. Movies are good. I like to watch Prison Break movies. Prison Break movies are great. They always, well, not always, have good stories, but for the most part, for the most of them that I have watched, I have also loved it, right? But never watched it in a TV show aspect, because I was like, how are you gonna keep me entertained? Like, what are you gonna do? Make them nearly escape? You know, they barely escape, and then they get caught again, then they try to break out again the next season, and then it's repetitious. Like, what are you gonna put around that? And Prison Break has brought so many different aspects of expectations that I never would have thought that somebody would have come up with, because this is just, it's great storytelling, and it kind of came out of nowhere. So it's not the first time that Prison Break has been, I can show you in the Discord where this was suggested way back when I started the channel, and we're just now getting around to it. I just decided to give it a chance, put it in one of the polls and see what happens, and it won the poll, and it surprised me as well because this is the backup channel. So when everybody was like Prison Break, Prison Break, Prison Break, I was just like, all right, bro, you guys asked for it, so now I guess I have to watch Prison Break. And I am not disappointed, as you know what I'm saying, as I've not been disappointed yet. I think the only thing that I've watched on this channel since suggestions has been going through that I've been disappointed in watching is Many Saints of Newark. Like, it's the only show that I've ever watched on this channel where I was like, yo, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I think my last movie reaction to what was the name of the movie? Goodfellas. I gave the movie, I don't even remember, I think it was an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. And people are disliking that video like crazy because of what I said about the movie, as if you can't criticize nothing that people like. But I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, I said what I had to say. It's how I felt about it. So and it's not like I didn't like the movie. I liked the movie. I just don't think when people say that a movie is an instant classic, I'm just like, bro, Goodfellas is not a classic. I don't care what nobody says. Goodfellas is not a classic movie. It's not. It's a freaking based on a true story movie. How many times am I going to go back and watch a movie like that? It's not a classic. Okay, you may have gotten some classic lines out of it that people will remember, but it's not a classic movie. And that's my personal opinion. It doesn't have to be yours. You might have a different stance on it. But that's the thing. I've always prided myself on giving my opinions because it is my channel, and that's what you're here to get. Now, if you don't like my opinion, that's fine. And that's why I said I don't give a shit. You want to dislike the video? That's fine as well. But for Prison Break, I mean, I've watched basically 1 season and 4 episodes of season 2, and I think this is written better than Goodfellas so far. And this is a TV show, so that's just my opinion. And it's not like Goodfellas wasn't written well. I think there was a lot of stuff in that movie as well that didn't need to be expounded on. And I think the thing that threw me off a lot about that movie was the music, man. The music was always playing in the background when it wasn't needed. Whatever. The soundtrack was trash, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, this TV show so far, man, has really impressed on me. Even though, certain things about it is not up in the upper echelons of things. Just the way how this story is being written and how it's being portrayed, the edits, everything about it just flows really well, and I'm loving it. This episode, we got to see a lot more. We got to see Michael finding out about what happened to Sarah after she left the door open. Like, he didn't know what was going on with her. You know what I'm saying? Also the situation with Bellick and Geary going out there kidnapping them and then getting outsmarted, then Nika turning on the boys. Like, what is Nika doing, man? You know what I'm saying? And I thought when she left the room, when she saw that, I think that's what really got her. I think that's why she turned on Michael, because she's like, oh, so you love this other bitch and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm just nothing to you. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I wonder if now she's gonna go back and go get Bellick them and be like, yo, I know where they're going, they just crossed the border, blah 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 blah. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. That might not happen, but at the end of the day, she did what she thought was right or whatever. I didn't think it was right, because just when I was like, oh, sorry I called you a bitch, then she pulled a bitch move, and now she's back to being a bitch. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. My feelings change that quickly. But anyways, this was a great episode, man. Great episode. I don't like how close this agent is getting to Sarah, though. I don't want to see you laughing with this dude, but I understand from their perspective, they don't know what's going on. We as the audience, we know what's going on, and that's the greatest thing about TV shows, is a lot of things that we're privy to. The people that is acting in the show as characters, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on, but we know. It's like, don't be friendly with this dude. He, you know what I'm saying, he's not a good guy. We know that, but she don't know that. So we just gotta, kind of like just kind of temper our expectations a little bit, but at the same time we are screaming at the screen like, yo, don't talk to this dude. He's a bad guy. But that's the beauty of watching TV, man. It's the beauty of it. And I love it. I love it. So this episode dealt with a lot. It did. It dealt with a lot, especially the situation that's going on with Agent Mahone. Agent Mahone is an X factor in this entire thing because Michael don't know how this dude thinks. I think he's nuts. You know what I'm saying? He is nuts. He takes pills, and I think maybe I don't know what kind of pills he's taking, but it seems like it's something to calm him down. He may be in anger management or something. He seems like he's been through a lot, or maybe there's a case where somebody escaped before, or maybe there's somebody that killed a family member. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's somebody he tried to catch and they ended up killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the whole story on him. You know, this one dude, I don't remember what he said, but he did say something about, very slightly, he said something about the dude that was the name that he said. You know, I don't remember exactly what he said, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The crazy thing about this entire thing is, like, I was saying that he's the one that might get this conspiracy thing going on again. I'm like, nah, we don't want this crazy dude. Nope, stay away. Stay away from us. So big thing happened this episode. John Abruzzi is officially dead, and he went out in a blaze of glory. And that's why I said, like, he said to his wife, like, you know, I'd rather die than go back to prison. So from that alone, I knew he was gonna choose death in that situation. And John Abruzzi is dead. So we gotta move on. As the audience, we gotta move on, man. John wasn't, you know, he was a great character. Loved the character. You know, but it's cleanup time. You know what I'm saying? It's cleanup time, really. When you actually look at it, it's cleanup time. But also, I gotta be also questioning the motive of Agent Mahone, because it's like, are you leading these guys and putting them in situations where they don't have a choice but to die? I think something happened with that dude that keeps flashing, man. I think somebody may have outsmarted him and killed an agent, maybe his partner. That's what I'm thinking. From just coming from my experience with watching TV shows, I feel like this has a personal connection to him, not from Michael's perspective, but from the guy that keeps coming up. I think something really bad happened with this guy. I don't know if it's a guy that escaped out of prison before and he was chasing him before and he ended up killing somebody close to him, or maybe, you know, or something of the sort. I don't know what it is, but I'm just thinking out loud here. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to more Prison Break, man. This was a great episode. Let me know if you liked this episode. First time you saw it, leave a like on the video, leave a comment. Of course, I will catch you guys for the next one.